It's Thursday. Tomorrow would be our normal streaming day. But since how today isn't, that is why it's not on the schedule all week, and so the times vary. Oops. I am thinking about, I don't know that I'm going to do a new. I may, just for those who are unaware of this story missions. I want to see it. Plus, I want to see if you actually do get a chance. Somebody said you can change your character, but I want to see if you really can. In the story mode missions. See, that's how we keep them separated, because that's story mode and this is online mode. If you have both of them, then you'll have that little thing like I showed yesterday up at the top. If you don't have both of them, then you won't. But the story mode missions are different. They call them, they're in chapters, and you play what was his name again? I think his name's Morgan something. Keep forgetting his name. I know somebody asked me yesterday how you make gold, and they told me they didn't like playing the one missions. I don't blame them. I don't like those missions either. I was hoping they was gonna add other content to the game, like we were supposed to be getting a law keeper role or something, and some other roles. I thought. Sadly, we didn't get another role, although we should. Well, no players are coming after me for a bounty, that's all I know. I don't have a bounty no more. I left the cooked seasoned game meat figures, although distance swum. Non-enemy hats shown off. That's not too hard to do. But they should really take the PvP out of this, because that's BS. A lot of people don't like playing PvP. Craft 2 toxic moonshines, preferred to 2 buyers. Well, we can do that. In order to make the moonshine, you have to go buy the pamphlet from Maggie in the moonshine chat. Wow. have up to 8 of those. I don't know that you use them that much. I mean, I don't. I don't know why he says that. I'm the only moonshiner he knows. I don't know I want to use those yet. Here's something that they did add though. It says burn the if you look at the bottom left hand corner of the screen, you'll see that a flower's name is there. That Harrian autumn, or how you pronounce it. That's the plant you need in order to transform yourself into a animal. Apparently now you can burn them in the fire. You used to not be able to. I think it some sort of it gives you some sort of stuff. So let's see, we can do the camp stews, I guess. I always make the stew. Wow. And the top one is the special stew. So when there's a challenge for it, that's the challenge that's the stew you need to make. I made the one underneath it, and it doesn't count. Also, another thing can be said about eating a stew. You get your cores up before you leave. And some days you get both of them. Sometimes you make the stew, some days you get to eat the stew. So there are those too. So one day you make the stew, the next day you eat the stew. It's always in Trader. I've never seen it anywhere else. So there we do. We made the good stew, and we did the other. So where do we need to go find and cook 3 rabbits? I didn't even figure out where I was. Oh yeah, I did. So we gotta go this way. Down this way. Wow, here's the tracks. We'll just take the tracks down. Now there was a time when you'd become cruising down these tracks and the train would just spawn out of nowhere. It doesn't do that anymore. Watch. See, the train should have spawned right by now if it was spawning here. And they didn't. Wonder if those 2 people that wanted me to play it with them yesterday are on it today. I didn't say get off the horse, you hit the wrong switch. That's it, one of them. think that's Boostio. Is Freeze really on? No, she'd be higher if she was on. Let me see. Let me see. Right now, only the microphone is being produced because I'm looking at my friends list, and the game won't show it too. Warframe. He's on, but he's not on this. It's showing that he's just on PlayStation. Looks like Cyberpunk was on like an hour, 2 hours ago. I should send him a message. It's not exactly like it, but it is a post-apocalyptic world after a war. I mean, it's not a war because of the aliens, but I don't know. I don't see him anywhere. I didn't see him. I don't. Wow. Are they still having the horse glitch? Because I don't see another player around here anywhere, but there's a horse. It's a Kentucky Saddler. Huh. Oops. What I call the horse glitch is basically what happens is you'll run across a horse on the trail, okay? And the horse is a player's horse. So you'll run across this horse and you won't be able to get on it. You won't be able to do nothing with it. You can shoot it, but it won't matter because if the player is not online, then it'll just respawn when they come back on. So I mean, it's not a big thing, but you know, they just randomly are in places where I don't think they should be. And they'll just be kicking it alongside the road. It will be kind of annoying because, like I said, they get in your way sometimes. And that's what I call the horse glitch. Because the player logged off the game, but yet their horse is still in the game somehow. Normally when you log off, your horse and camp go with you.
Hi.
Alright. Are you that player that wanted to play this with me yesterday? Well, I just got on, so if you want to play, I would come and get on. Wow, somebody's camp is here. It looks like he's not doing a mission. I thought his white flag was down. Wow, he doesn't have very much. See, this is what the campfire looks like before you do the deluxe upgrade. This is all it is this little campfire right here. The one that I have is the deluxe model that you can buy.
It's my first time watching.
Oh, that's good. Did you subscribe? Subscriptions don't cost nothing. There's old Crips. Wow, this player must be brand new, because this is what your tent looks like before you do any upgrades to it. And then once you do all the upgrades that you do, you got to come over here. This won't work for me because this ain't
I'm a YouTuber.
I guess. But all the upgrades come from you. Crips will automatically be in that seat right there, and then you just do your upgrades. This is also where you buy the butcher's table, which is how you start the trader roll. And then when you fill up your trader, see, where is his thing? Huh. I don't see it anywhere. But there'll be a pallet around here someplace. And all your stuff, oh, there it is. Crips is sitting next to it. So this pallet right here, as you get your stuff ready for delivery, it'll appear on that pallet right there. In case you don't know, that's a pallet. I don't know what they called them back in the 1700s, but that's what we call them now, because I'm an ex-truck driver, and we put when they load the trailer, they put the stuff on those pallets and then into the trailer. With the small exception that potatoes, they're floor loaded. So there's no pallet or nothing, because there's just a machine that spits them into the trailer. You have to wash the trailer before they go in there. It's always a refrigerated trailer, because I think they always have to be kept cold. I think like 40 degrees. And then sometimes there's what they do is
stay there, please.
They load when you back into to unload them, the whole thing lifts your trailer up on a 90-degree angle, and then they just fall out, and into processing, and then they're washed again, and before there's whatever the processing plant does to them before they do whatever they're going to do to them. Wow, it is here today. I was showing this to the other player that was watching me yesterday, and it looks like it's here. It looks like it's here today. This whole thing, this whole mess is here. And if this piece of jewelry isn't here, this whole pile of shit that's here right now will all be gone. So there'll be nothing in this corner. As you can see, it's full of stuff. And there could be a tarot card on this table. If it's not here, then it could be out here in the outhouse. If it's not in the outhouse, then it ain't here for this trip. Yesterday, let's see, which one was here yesterday? Let me think. Go back to the metal detector, because that's what we're doing. So there can be diggable at this here and there. Sometimes they're here at the same time, not always. And at this broken wagon, there can be a collectible. all diggable. And then between these two trees here, if the it's not flashing, so thought I heard it clicking though. During the daytime, you don't really see it a lot. I mean, you do, but you don't. You mostly rely on the clicking. It looks like we have a rescue to go do. These are randoms.
You ain't got no business being here. Oh, God. Oh, you're done.
Now we go over here. Hopefully this stupid idiot. Why is it giving me a chance to pick him up for? I'm supposed to pick him up? Usually it gives you a chance to pick him. Why does it want me to pick him up for? Huh. Usually it gives you a thing to cut him loose. But it's not. Guess we'll take him to the... I don't know, I guess this is glitching, so... Guess I'm not gonna complete it. Usually you cut him loose and then I think he asks you to take him somewhere. Occasionally there'll be a random one right here. It's a Mexican girl. And if you're Mexican and you find that offensive, I didn't put the...
VC off campfire.
I didn't put the girl in the game. I just know she's Mexican because of the way mainly because of her accent.
Maybe.
So she has a Mexican accent. And usually you just cut this dude free, and like I said, he thingies. Are you the one that sent me the
Because
friend
campfire maybe.
Are you the one who sent me the friend request? I don't know if this is gonna work, but if not, it's glitching. I did that yesterday.
Yay.
Oh, now it's saying I kidnapped the stupid butthead. Well, here. Remove stranger. We'll take him into the cop shop because that's where he wanted to go, I think. It's where I take him before. Here. You can stay here. See if it lets us cut him loose now. Nope. Still, no. Still not let me cut him loose. Stupid game. Don't get me wrong, I like this game, but it's always doing something contradictory to the way it should. Like that glitched. Normally you cut it loose like cut him loose like I said, and then he thanks you. You get money or gold or something from him, and then
Yes, I did.
you take him somewhere, and Oh, it's taking me to his thing. I don't need to do that. There. Okay, now right here, let me see. I'll just pull out the metal detector and see. It's not here, but if it is ever here, it's over there by it's one of those graves. Is diggable. It's the one that looks like a cross. Sometimes there'll be a tarot card at this church. Sometimes front, sometimes back. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do before I ran into that butthead. Oh, it's like they buried somebody. That's what I was gonna do before I did that. I gotta go back to Beecher's Hope after I dropped him off. That's where I was. That's what the place is called, Beecher's Hope. If you look, when you get there, if you look at your little, in the middle of the screen, at the top middle, it tells you when you enter an area and what the name of it is. So when you enter it, you look, it'll show you the clock and stuff like that, and that's the in-game clock. That's not what time it is in real life, so people don't get confused. So this fenced off area right here is called Beecher's Hope. It should tell me that, but it doesn't. Huh, maybe it's this one. Not that one, maybe it's that one. Yeah, there it is. See, Beecher's Hope, Great Plains, WE. The time and the temperature. Wow, it's almost 4 o'clock p.m. It's almost 7 o'clock here. Huh. But this is where we were. And I have had my camp right here. Looks like this is all gone. Looks like it glitched though. Okay, so now we'll go back to. So it looks like the two diggables aren't here, but there'll be diggables at these two broken wagons remains. Now see, that's one thing that doesn't make any sense. Is my friend Rowdy, he told me that that somebody was living there in the story mission, which is why I come to the grand conclusion that somebody's living here in the story mission, but you don't find that out until the end after Morgan dies, and then you become somebody else. Then you can come in this area, but this area, trying to come in here is like trying to thingy. So well, I don't see no flipping I don't see no freaking what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, pheasants. Usually there's pheasants right here. And why are we looking for pheasants, you might ask? because in addition to that the game meat being in rabbits, it's also in pheasants. But that's funny, you know, I don't see a single rabbit. That's a pronghorn. So we need to, for the daily challenges, we need to find 3 rabbits. And skin 3 rabbits. And then we need to go to find a campfire and cook the meat. But for the life of me, I can't see a single rabbit. And usually there's a handful. This is one of my personal pet peeves. What's those? Oh, those are just pronghorns. Every time there's a stupid challenge, there's always frickin', the game never frickin', the animal that you're supposed to go find is always scarcer than dirt. Let's see. Is there anything down here? I don't see anything. Guess we can go over to the island. I don't see the bird eggs that's usually here. But there is birds. Wow. That's a 3-star pelican. For some strange reason, I forgot to. I left yesterday and didn't change my This all just thingy. I didn't change my gun back. And pelicans is where you get your exotic bird meat. And that is a challenge every once in a while. So what is this one? 5 animal samples taken within 5 minutes. 3 desert samples taken. I did the toxic moonshine. I don't know about the one. I need 2 more jewelries and sell some shit to Madame Lazar. You can swim across this with your horse, or you can just walk. I go across there because there's a collectible over there. Plus, a lot of people I don't know if a lot of people know this, but some people don't. Every once in a while, when there's a challenge for to get exotic bird meat or to kill a pelican, you can come down here and there's pelicans on that island. I got me 2. One was poor, so I just skinned it. No matter what, you get 1 piece of meat from it. If it's a little bit better, you get more meat from it. Why is it so foggy? You know, this is another one of my pet peeves in this game. If it ain't foggy, it's flipping raining. If it ain't raining, it's foggy. Sometimes the fog isn't a big deal. I know the rain ain't. I don't really care about the rain. I'm wearing a coat. Wow. This is a consumable. This will always be here. This bottle of stuff. Well, the tarot card's not here. The alcohol bottle's not here. I didn't see the bird eggs out there on the island. I didn't use the metal detector, but it was there 3 days ago, so I doubt it's going to be there again today. But there is a diggable out there on the island too. Just like there's a diggable right here, but you don't need the metal detector to see it. You can just use your dead eye to see it, if it's there. So where do we do now? Let's see. So do we go do the naturalist and go do the animal samples, or do we do the moonshiner and go deliver that one moonshine, which I don't think is ready yet. I haven't gotten any notifications yet. Collector. I don't know where Madame Lazar is. I guess I could use the RDO map to find her. And like I said, there's 2 RDO maps in this game. One is shows you pretty much anything, and the other one is just a collector's map, so it will show you where all the collectibles are. But they're not there all the time. Although I do, like I recommend, I don't have any affiliate connection with them, but they aren't any connected to Red Dead in any way. So a donation to them would be nice, just to keep them around so that they don't decide that they want to leave. And if you're unfamiliar with the maps, I think this one is the collector's map that I have up right now. What flower is this? Oh, those are those ones. See, I don't know how you say this, but it's spelled HARRIETUM. And then OFFICINALIS. And those are the ones that you if you get them, wow, you can I can transform myself. Oh, I already knew that. Oh, so that's where she is. Okay. I think there's also a Twitter page shows where she is. At where is Madame Lazar on Twitter, I think, or some other thing. I just use the RDO map because it's not a big deal. So according to the map, she is an RDO, just stands for Red Dead Online. And basically she's down here. See that player that person was watching me. I don't know if there's another one or not. Wow. I don't even know if I have room for it. No, that's not that. Oh, never mind. That's that light. Sometimes when you come up and you see a light next to a tree, that means there's a treasure map. Let's see. This right here is called Thieves Landing. I didn't name it, that's just what it's called. But Madame Lazar is down here below Thieves Landing, according to the map. I played this game for a couple of years, so I don't know exactly each spot she's in, but I know approximately. And there she is. Once you, and before, you know, she used to show up on the map. Now you have to find her.
I am sure there is
But there is a
something
trick
here
to that.
pique your curiosity.
What have you found?
A lot of junk.
Charming but commonplace.
First of all, we go and sell off all the extras.
Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I can't seem to ever get the stupid
It
set.
is worth seeking these out. Very well. I pay more for the whole set, you know.
Right now, I'm just selling you extras.
Mundane, but I will take it.
See, if you have extras or something, there'll be a number there, which means you have more than one of that item.
That. But the whole set is worth your while.
But once you get the whole set of them, then you could sell the whole set and you get even more money. Because as she says,
Right, but it's worth selling these
as
as
she
a
keeps
set,
telling you, she likes to buy them in a set.
Not that that's fine. Aha, yes. It is worth seeking these out. Not that that's
Wow.
fine. That.
See, in the collector,
But
you
the
can
whole
make
set
pretty
is
good
worth
money
your
doing the
while.
collector. So if you don't have enough gold for the collector and the moonshiner, and you want to make money in the game, in-game money, then the collector is a good route. To make gold, I'm not sure. You make some gold doing it, I'm not sure. But
trees here are
the quicker you
beautiful,
level it up, the
Sometimes
quicker you thingy.
they bear bloody.
See, and she does help you out with some things. See, you can come here and you can buy these the collector's bag. That's what you buy when you start this. And then after you get at least 5 or so, then you can buy this shovel and this metal detector. They're like 500 a piece. And then these, I forget how much these maps are. But these maps, this one will show you arrowheads, this one will show you bird eggs, this one will show antique bottles, that'll show coins. This will show family heirlooms. And if you use, shit. How many of these do I really want? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you collecting those?
Maybe we'll do 10. I don't know if I want to do a lot of these.
Another. Alright.
I don't want to kill off all my money. That's good. This crushed burdock root is if you have the plans, or in this case the whatchamacallit, you can make your own sedative ammo if you get the pamphlets from Harriet. Also, you can use prairie poppies to make the sedative ammo.
Somewhere else. You cannot. One more. Done.
She says you can't find these anywhere else but her, but she's also full of shit too. My word, not hers.
I thought that might interest you.
Well, I'm only going to be able to go up to 30.
Another.
Then my money will be too low. I don't want anything below for right now. But the good news is that if you use 3 collector's maps, I don't know if it's 1, 2, or you have to do all 3 of them. But if you use the 3 collector's map, then she'll. Well, what was that? Was that my rabbit? Stupid, dumb horse. So there's one. Alexa, set a 10-minute timer. The one good thing about doing the not the collector, but the naturalist role is sedating animals and reviving them. You get your bar down there at the bottom quicker. What is that? He's not on the menu tonight. Only takes 10 bullets or until you hear a little click. It's not your standard click, it's kind of a weird click. But as soon as you hear it, you don't need to shoot it anymore. And whether it passes out, yeah, there's the click. And I don't think it sedates them. I think it paralyzes them is what it does. And then this neutralizes the effects. Because you only need them down long enough so you can there's another rabbit. Oh, English mace. I got the rabbit. Well, there's my 5. Wow. There's somebody's camp out here in the middle of effing nowhere. They don't have the deluxe campfire either. You know, it's too bad, you know, you can't use their fast travel if they had one. The trick to being in somebody else's camp is you don't try shooting at crypts. If you start shooting crypts, crypts will shoot back. Oh, somebody abandoned this camp. The flag's gone, so this person left. I just happened to be here, and so it didn't despawn, but usually it'll despawn. But once the flag is gone, and crypts will be gone too, by the way. Nothing else will be gone though, but wonder if I can get a bottle of beer. Hey, you can. Wow. But if this player had a butcher's table, the butcher's table would be here still. And anything else the player had. See, their tent is still here. So this is a new player because this is their tent. There's one of the rabbits. And I'm using the varmint rifle. If you want any chance of having a good or perfect varmint, small animals, that's
Hi.
you gotta use it.
Keep some space. I got no business with you.
Guess we gotta go find at least one more squirrel. Not one more squirrel. I mean one more. Well, we actually gotta find 3, but the other one was good. So see right there. If you look at it where it says American pronghorn, and then you look at those 3 stars to the left, that's a good pronghorn. If there were 3 stars, that would be a perfect pronghorn. There's only one If there's only one star there, then it's poor for some reason. Alexa, turn off timer. Wow, it is here. Yesterday it was over there under. It was over there on the at the train station over there on the bench. Today it's on the windmill. This is one of 3 or 4 spots it can be. And you don't fall or jump off of here unless you have a death wish. You will die from way up here. You will get hurt really bad from here. But it can be up here. This is where it was the other day. Over here on this bench. I don't know if there's anything ever in that thing, but it does open. Well, I guess we can go take that back to the homestead. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, how many minutes until 9 o'clock?
Supplies are good. I'm a happy
Alexa, how many minutes until 9 o'clock?
That's top notch.
69 minutes. Alexa, set me a timer for 65 minutes. We'll keep those two for another day when the mission calls for it. But see, this is the deluxe campfire right here. See, you got this chair, you got that log, and you got those 2 benches and that chair for the deluxe. When you have the money and rank up, this right here is the collector's tent. You have to rank up in the collector to be able to unlock this. And I think it's like $500 to $700 in-game money. See, in this game, gold is the premium currency. Wow, did I get moved? Oh, that's right. I reformed the posse. And as part of my posse reforming, my camp automatically moves to the Heartlands, because that's where the posse's camp is located. Huh. I forgot about that when I reformed it to let what's his face in. I don't know where he disappeared to. Yeah, I wonder if he's even still here. He's not there. Let's see if he's even still in the posse. Nope, it's just me. He must have left. I wonder if I stand down the posse if my camp will disappear. But he's not here anymore. See, members. Nope, he's not here. See, this is him right here. See, he's not active anymore. I don't know. The other friends come and go, but, you know. But I have 4 empty spots. Okay, so he's not here anymore. We'll stand down the posse. Okay. Who's in Clan Dagger? It doesn't show the other person. Maybe I just need a minute. Okay. I can rejoin, but I gotta go do. If I want to go do that moonshine delivery, I can't do it in his posse. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we wanted 7 medium animal carcasses. So I just need 6 more. Wow. 2 goods sold to distant buyer. I'd only do that if he was still here. Because distance, you need people. So Thursday, Madame Lazar is down in Thieves Landing. Now, as I was going to say about Thieves Landing before I got sidetracked, Thieves Landing is where if this offends you, it's not intended to offend anybody, but that's where the Latino or Mexicans are. That's kind of their area. And I didn't name it, so if Thieves Landing offends somebody, that's not my doing. I didn't name it, and I have no control over what it's named. And that's just what it's called. And that's just where they are. So there's 2. I just need to go find 1 more. This area right here, between that road and here, although that is not the only area in which it can be. What is that? Oh, that's a badger. I only do the badgers when I have to do the badgers. Otherwise, I don't do them. Unless I need a claw for something, and you don't want to, and you can't get a bird. Not a bird. I mean a bear. Because bears and badgers have claws, and you could, when it says sell a claw, that's what you do. You sell a claw to either the butcher or I think you can sell one to Gus. So you sell one to Gus, or wow, it's a pony. It's a little Mustang. You know, something I'm hoping that they add to this game is where you can go and steal the animals. Where you can go and steal, where you can, you know, either steal somebody's horse or go get a horse from the wild. See, in the story mode, you can do that. You see a horse out in the plains, you take your saddle off the horse you're riding around on, you put it on the new horse, you and of course you have to catch it and everything else. I mean, it's never as easy as it sounds. But you go, you catch it, and you ride it and stuff. And here you can catch the horses and you can ride them. But the problem with that is that you can't put a saddle on them and you cannot keep them. They will be your horse. If you catch a wild one, it'll be your horse until you end the game or it despawns. Which is something stupid. You know, instead of adding that blood money and all that other stupid crap, they should have added that rule where you could go hunting horses, and I mean, not hunting them, but catching them. Cause you can catch a horse. You can also catch an animal too. See? See, I could have so lassoed it again and stabbed it and killed it. There is a mission for that, a challenge, a daily challenge, where you got to kill an animal with a knife. I just need one more. I just need one more rabbit. What are these? Pheasants. Not that, then. Stupid freaking. No wonder I couldn't aim at it. Now, depending on your preference and whether you got the plans or not, this can be a 3-for-1. See, you get 2 flight feathers, game meat, and fat. The feathers are if you have that plans to make the tracking arrow or other small game arrows. I think you need a feather for those. I don't recall, but I know you need feathers. And then the fat, you make explosive ammo with that. What's that? Wow, there sure is a whole damn herd of pronghorns. I bet you if there was a challenge with the pronghorns, they would be scarce to none. You know, my theory on that is that, you know, if the game wants to make the game challenging, the challenges more challenging, then they should freaking, then they should make them challenging. Oh, it got away, damn it. Normally, if you do it right, you can lasso the horse, calm it down, and then you can ride it. And then after you ride it for a minute and it doesn't buck you, then you can, you know, it's pretty much broken. But you can't break it all the way in, and you should be able to. And then if you put and then once you put a saddle on it, you keep it. It's yours. That's the way it works in the story mode missions, or story mode period. Okay, let's see what we have here in town. Let's see. The tarot card I think was over there last time. The alcohol bottle's not there. There's candy. There's a candy bar right there. I can't get it. I have too many. Also, when you're new to the game and you're under 100, then your satchel is smaller. As you level up, your satchel gets bigger, or you make some upgrades. I don't know if it's automatic or you have to get it, but I know that the one for the horse you have to upgrade, and you have to buy it.
Enough showing off. Put the weapon away now.
Yeah.
See, it isn't so hard to act decent.
Well, it's not like it's a dangerous weapon. It's just my varmint rifle. My other rifle is on my horse. The only dangerous one is on my back. The varmint rifle would take like a dozen or so shots minimal to kill anybody. Takes a dozen or so shots to is that a no, it's not a cop. Well, I know Drax playing, but I won't be in his server unless I rejoin his posse. So the one thing about being in a posse, and if the posse is active, is you don't need to jump servers to be in there. All you got to do is rejoin the posse if it's a persistent posse, and wham bam, there you are, you're in it. Wow.
Well, anyway. Tell me something I don't know.
I know some people right now might think that my character, Maxine, that's her name. As I've always said, that's why her name is in the title, because it never tells you in the game that this is her. But Maxine here is wearing a skirt.
Hello, welcome.
Not a dress, a skirt. See, I take off the coat, and that's a corset. I can put on a vest. Why is it not letting me put on a vest? Maybe it's because I'm not wearing a shirt. Okay, there. Now I'm wearing a shirt. See, I couldn't do this if this was a dress. Now we can take the corset off. There. See? Now we're wearing a skirt. Now you can tell we're wearing a skirt because we're wearing a shirt. But now you can't tell that I'm wearing a dress because this is black and the skirt's black. Interesting how that works out. I'm not wearing a coat anymore, so I'm wearing this. One thing I do like about skirts, you know, is that it does give you a lot of flexibility with your outfits.
There's some things I haven't seen in a long while. So long.
You know, people like doing these challenges and everything else, but then then it's like whenever I do them, they don't want to do them. You know, the collector role, you know, doing the collectors, you know, and collecting the collectibles is, you know, is for new players, you know, it's a good, you know, good investment. Because you're going to make a lot of money doing the collector role. I mean, it's... all you got to do is just go around all over the map and find these collectibles. And the first ones you'll be able to find are the collectibles that you don't need a shovel to dig up. And there's a few of those. Like the one that is down here on this beachhead, it was here yesterday. I think it's in yesterday's video. So, but there's one down there on the beachhead.
What in God's name are you doing here? How about I send you south?
See that? You shouldn't have shot me. Why did we get tossed off this? Giddy up, horsies. See, the trick to this is, I better not have gotten in trouble for killing him, because it wasn't me that ran him over. It was the stupid horses. See, they go where they want right now. See, this is kind of an interesting thing, see, is you don't get in trouble for stealing this wagon like this. You don't get in trouble for stealing the wagon until you try to take control over it by sitting in that seat right there. As long as you don't sit in that seat. You don't get in trouble for stealing this wagon. Isn't that neat? Wow. I knew one of them you could eat the stew from it. Now, one thing I wouldn't mind doing is being added where you can, incorporate your camp into this camp if you want. This camp or the other camp that's in Blackwater, if you want to, where you can join it, this camp, and then your tent and crypts and all that will be over here, and the butcher table and everything else, because that's still your side mission. The only reason why it disappears when you're with another posse is because you're a part of their posse, so you're part of them. If you don't have the collector though, or the or that thing, do I got another thing? No. Okay, good. Let's see, what other good thing can I go do? Did it disappear yet? Nope, hasn't disappeared yet. See, in order to see, this right here is my next opportunity mission. I go there and thingy. Those story missions though, all of them are usually either posse related, or you're either assigned a posse or you have to have a posse to start with. So it's good to have a posse if you want a posse to do those missions. I still haven't done all of them. But if you aren't ready to do them, wow, there's my rabbit right there. Let's get him. And there's my 3 rabbits skinned. There. That completes that daily challenge. See, I'm up to the 25 gold. I think that's the maximum you can get. See, when I said half, I meant half. We actually used to get 50, which is like a half a bar of gold. That right there is a quarter a bar of gold. That's why I said if you want to do the challenges, you got to do a lot of them in order to get that. What is that in my camp? And my dog can't chase off the freaking thing. This is what I was talking about. See, when I come to my camp, see, I can talk to Crips, and see, this is how you get stuff in this camp. First of all,
What are you looking for?
your theme is really important. Your theme, you have to have this theme in order to get certain things. So like bounty hunter. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll do the collector. What was the trader about? Okay. Now the theme affects what your tent
All
looks
right,
like.
you know where to find me.
So, let's see, what does mine look like? I should have looked under here, but I didn't. Let's see what it looks like now. Okay. So this is, see, you can just see now it looks like this. And your wardrobe is always at your tent, so that's one of the reasons why you want to. It's too bad you can't like sleep in your own bed for a few minutes. I mean, in Fallout 76, I can at least sleep in my own bed.
Take a look.
And then tent is your next one. Whatever your theme is affects this. So, as you can see, this is the covered tent. This is the next tent. So on and so on. But I'm not going to show all of them. But if you change your theme to standard, then you come back to tent. See, this is the basic tent. This is the upgrade from that. This is the next one. 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 And this is the one that I would have right now if I chose to leave it standard. But I haven't left this, so I can change it back without thinking. So there's how your themes affect your tents and everything in it, usually. Your flag, you can change your basic color. The one you can change. This one was the one I got with my Halloween pass. What is this one? Have I ever did this one? I know I've done that one. And that one, and that one, and that one. But have I ever done this one? I don't think so. We'll change it to this. Here's where you change the color of the other one. So instead of being white,
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
it's now pink. And why is it pink, you ask? Because my character is a girl character. Why is that white? I thought it changed the white flag. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it changes the color one. But as long as that up, other players can't hurt you. Let's make sure that my thing is still in the other mode. No, damn it. That's my other pet peeve, is that the game, when it takes you out of that, it doesn't put you automatically back in it if you was in it before. But if you start going around shooting other players, you can't go into this mode. Because it figures if you're going to go around shooting other players, then you can suffer the humility of, wait, I gotta go do the, did I? Yeah, I did that already. So I guess I can make my one explosive ammo. So as long as you don't go around shooting other players, you can be in this mode. If you start going around shooting other players, you can't be in this mode. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there we go. There we go. I don't want to use my prairie poppies. They go in a moonshine. So we're going to take a short break while I go to the bathroom. So let's sit by the fire, rest, and I'll go take my bathroom break.
If that dog even thinks about biting me.
Okay, what other um challenges do I want to do? Okay, I did 2 of those. Cooked that. Didn't get the blackberries yet. Didn't swim yet. I suppose we could do that or do the blackberries, maybe. And after that, I'm pretty much done doing those. I can still get the 7 or 6 animals. Sold things to Madame Lazare, so that's done. The one thing about Madame Lazare is it doesn't matter which server you're in. She's always in the same location, so. And you never know what server you're in, although some people call them lobbies, but they're not lobbies, they're servers.
Easy there.
Collect all. $26 days, so I got 2 more days in this streak, and then it starts over again. And when that resets, the gold resets back to the beginning. See, in this one, in this first 7 days, you get 1.5, which is which is like a bar of gold and like half of that. And then you get 2, which is actually twice what you were getting just a minute ago. And then this is 2.5, which is actually 25. This is your final reward, and then you get a treasure map and $100 and a bonus and a reset. Wonder how long my camp's going to be here before it reverts back to where it was, unless it's here now until it changes. So let's go do the swimming thing, I guess. Why did you go? What the fuck? Stupid horse. It's like it never goes where I want it to go. And one of my other pet peeves is these horses should be a lot more flippin' loyal, considering. Okay, let's see here. What I want to do now, let's see here. Stamina boost. That's supposed to, that wasn't that. It was this. we're good. There we go. We'll park the horse right here. Off the path. If anybody asks why I don't mark these bay blocks, or how you pronounce them, it's because I know where they are. And I never forget where they are for some reason. Also, wow. That's a first. I've never had a grizzly bear run from me. I've always had it run towards me and try to eat me. It's the first time I've ever had it. There's no way that stupid thing despawned. I mean, in real life, it wouldn't have disappeared. I would have been able to to, to, to follow it flipping halfway across the prairie. But like I said, usually they attack. I don't know why he didn't. Oh, it's a badger. The only good thing that I know of that in getting the naturalist roll is that because you really don't make a lot of money from it. I mean, you really, the only good thing that comes from the naturalist roll is getting the wilderness camp. That's the only perk I see at this point of getting it. Other than that, I really don't see a perk in it. I mean, if you get samples and you revive your animals and your honor level is really super low, like mine was, doing the naturalist roll, you can you can get your honor back without having to pay the 10 gold for it.
Of course.
Wow. But some people will tell you to get the Lancaster, that it's a better gun. It's not. The Springfield is actually a better gun than the Lancaster is. I mean, if you look at the stats in the catalog and when you go to buy it, you'll just compare the two and you can see that the stats is actually better for the Springfield than it is the Lancaster. So if you buy a gun, your first gun or your second gun, you got to buy the bolt action rifle first, the one I got, and then you got to buy the because it's the best gun at hunting, that and the varmint rifle. I don't know that I'm going to do that.
Supplies are looking healthy right now. Well, anything's better than nothing.
Huh. And it's not up yet, far enough yet, but if you get your but some of the missions, if they show up, you have to have a bad rep to get them. So there's Madame Lazar now. I'm not sure of the challenges I wanted to do. I did 4 of these. Okay, I'm not doing that one. I'm not going to try to do that one, and I'm not going to place 3rd in the showdown. I figure if you can't get all of them done, then you only do the ones you want. I could probably go get the 6 animals, but I'm not gonna. Collectibles found with the shovel, didn't find any of those. I'm not doing 2 story missions. I've already done 2 story missions. And the story mission with the moonshiner is separate from this other story things. It has its own story. So when you purchase it, you get that content. So something to think about when you get it. See, so is that everything? I guess so. So I guess we're done then. I can't think of any other things I was gonna do. So I guess we're done for the day. I mean, I could do those other 2 missions, but I'm not gonna. Wonder where what's his face went. He left. Oh well. I don't know. Maybe he had something better to go do. He's not on anymore, but so we're done. I'm thinking about whether or not I'm going to stream Fallout 76. Somebody wants to watch Fallout 76, let me know. You can email me at commanderstarbuck@yahoo.com. Just like my name in the game. Except for in there it's 2 M's instead of 1. And like I said here, it's only 1 because that's all that I was allowed. So I had to make a sacrifice if I wanted to keep the name legible. And that was the thingy I took out. What is that? Oh, that's Crips. Yeah, you can change his outfits too. Right now he's the bounty hunter. That's the bounty hunter outfit that he's got on. You can put other outfits on him if you want, but you know, he looks the coolest with that, I think. Is there anything else we needed? Oh, I guess we can go. So for those who watched, thank you for watching. Those who haven't subscribed, subscribe. They don't cost no subscriptions on YouTube. Cost absolutely nothing if you're not familiar with that. It just basically, it just tells YouTube that you like this channel and you like their content. That's about it. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream Fallout 76 or not, but if somebody wants to watch it, like I said, email me. If I haven't started streaming it in about 10-15 minutes, then it's because I'm not gonna. And if not, we'll see everybody tomorrow on our normal day. I don't know if I'll be doing a Minecraft stream. I haven't been doing anything in Minecraft lately, but it's been over a month, so I might, do a stream just because. So I guess we'll see. But so long for now. The stream will stop at